Now, guys, the chances are you are working extremely hard every single day on your business or on your side hustle, but you've still got very little results to show for it. Little compared to real results anyway, like where you really, truly, honestly want to go with your life and with your business. Yes, you may be doing better than your mates or the guys in the local town, but in reality, you've still done absolutely naffle. Now, the chances are, guys, you are making at least one of these 6 mistakes that I'm going to run through in this video. I've been guilty of all of them myself when I had no results. So by the end of this video, you're going to be able to identify which one you're making, possibly a few of them, possibly one of them, and then we can subtract all of these mistakes so you now can start to see actual real hard growth and get leverage back on the time that you're investing into your business. So one of the biggest reasons many entrepreneurs go wrong is because they don't move with enough speed. There is no urgency with their level of action. They may work with a coach or a mentor and they're given actionables, or they're watching content from someone that has achieved what they want to achieve. And they get the information, they understand their next steps, but they just don't take action on them because they're trying to be a perfectionist. They're scared of what other people might think. Guys, you have to move with speed. Fail fast, fail forward. I want to give you a quick example of this as well. So I've had hundreds and hundreds and thousands of people in my business. Okay, we've got the VIP coaching, physique and personal development, and the CEO, which is business and personal brand. Now, I brought a guy in literally 3 days ago into our CEO program, and I gave him his actionable steps to go away with that evening to work on across the week. He messaged me the next morning. This was at 8 p.m. He messaged me the next morning. He was like, Tom, I could not sleep. I can't explain how excited I am. I've got 11 clients. I was just like, fuck. Not in shock at the results he had, but the level of action he had taken and actually got the results. Many great mentors out there are going to give you the information that works. Just most people don't implement it fast enough. They sit back, they ponder, they think, they worry. They think and they just fearing all the fucking bullshit people in the local town, what they might think and everything like that. If you've got a problem, you have to get the solution and then you have to fix it straight away. Nothing ever fixes itself. So you have to move with so much speed and urgency. And the people who move with the most speed always get the most results. Even if they made the wrong move, they've instantly learned that they made the wrong move and now they know the right move. You've just got to move with speed with whatever you do in business. Now, the second area people go wrong is they think they can do it alone. A lot of entrepreneurs have this feeling that they want to be self-made. They want to show everybody that they did it alone and nobody helped them and they did it all themselves. Guys, I just want to stress this, nobody is going to take away from you as an entrepreneur that you did it all yourself. You're the only person that can take the action. You're the founder, you're the entrepreneur. But what people don't realize is entrepreneurs who are successful, they've all invested in themselves. They've always had the figure, they've had a coach, they've had a mentor, they've invested in courses, all sorts of things to get where they are because no one is born with the knowledge. And you will only excel as an entrepreneur when you go into these rooms, you open doors, and you're prepared to find out information you didn't know. You don't know what you don't know. And you've got to be prepared to drop that ego and go to these guys that already have results. Buy yourself back 5, 10, 15, 20 years, maybe even infinity, because some people try and do it alone the whole time and they never find out information. And if they don't find out the information and the blueprints and the protocol that actually work, they can work so hard every single day like you might be right now, but you're still not getting results. Because you're not getting more time, you just need more leverage. That's huge, guys. Okay, so be prepared to use money to buy yourself back time. So important. Don't make the same mistakes that someone else who has the results has already made and took them 10 years to figure out when you can just go and get the information from them to build and scale your business. The third thing is many entrepreneurs forget to focus on their personal development. Your level of career and professional development and success is in direct correlation with personal development. Those who forget to personally develop, to work on their physique, their health, their fitness, their mindset, their personal growth, will always hit roadblocks, and they can learn as many business skills and technicalities in their niche as possible, but they will never grow because it's simply not there in their mind. That might get a lot of you butt hurt, but if your mind is not physically strong, you have not sacrificed enough with your physique, with your health, and you are not operating to be as sharp as possible and always take action, regardless of how you feel, you will hit a brick wall. Remember, guys, money is value. So if you're not investing in yourself, in your own personal development, you are not becoming more valuable. So you can't expect more value back. You've got to invest in yourself, and you've got to invest in the business the entire time. Number 4, not understanding what activities actually correlate to growth. When I figured this one out, I was actually working with a mentor at the time who really highlighted this to me in terms of like, you're working a lot of hours, Tom, and you're doing really well, but you could 100x your growth with just redirecting where those hours are actually going and working on growth tasks. Many entrepreneurs don't know what tasks in their business actually equate to growing the business, whether that's selling more products, selling more services, getting more clients, whatever industry you're in. Most guys don't know, and then they might sell a product or get a client and they're like, oh, amazing, but they don't know what actually did it. And 80% of results come from 20% of your actions. I would even go as far as saying 90% of results come from 10% of your actions. So if you instantly want to 10x your business, if you figure out what those 10% actions are that are responsible for 90% results, subtract the other 90%, get fucking rid of it, and do the 10% 10 times more. Instantly, you will 10 times the growth in your business, and that will grow exponentially. Number 5, thinking they've won before they've won. This all comes down really, guys, to forgetting your purpose, okay? And a lot of people have these goals which might be material, like, I want to get that car, I want to move to Dubai. These are all things that I've had as well, guys, right? And you work so hard to get this material thing or to get to the point where you can live wherever you want, and then you get it, and then there's no pain to run away from. You've got the things, and that will slow you down. You won't continue to grow when you don't have that purpose bigger than yourself, guys. Okay? So you've got to remember to stay focused on a really long-term vision. Thinking decades, thinking 50 years, thinking legacies, guys. Okay? So if you're just focused on 1, 2 year, 3 year material goals, you will think you've won before you've won. And a lot of people even quit before that. A lot of people quit before there's any result. They make one investment in themselves. They get a coach for like 1 month, or they buy one course, and they're like, oh my God, I know everything I need to know now about getting to every goal I can ever imagine. And they're like 1%, if that, into their journey. It's crazy. And the more you personally develop, the more you professionally develop, the more you realize how far away from your goals you are. Like when I was, for example, back in England and I was an engineer and I knew I wanted to start my first business in fitness, I was very much thinking, yeah, like I feel like I'm, 10% of the way. And my first goal may have been like, I want to get to 10K a month and just be really known in the area and just be really valuable at what I do and cool stuff. And like you get to 5K a month very fast and you're like, oh, cool. And then all of a sudden in your head, you think you're 50% of the way. And then you get to 10K a month and you're like, oh, it's done, 100%. You're thinking you've won before you've won. Now I've personally developed so much and I know there's so much more opportunity than what I was blind to at the start. Like I thought 10K a month was like the cap of what, life were. And now like there's 7, 8, 9-figure months guys are out there doing in their personal brands, right? Like you really realize the more you've worked on yourself, the more you've worked on your mindset, that there's actually so much more room to go. And it's usually in that first phase of personal development, people think they've won before they've won. They make that first investment. Their mindset gets to the point where they do see the importance of the coaches or the courses or the learning. But then once they've done it once, they think that's it. And it's only until you go deeper in and your mind expands and you see more opportunity, you travel, you network, you see how big a success there is in the world and there is to go for, that's what will change your mindset back. So take that one from me, guys. Don't think you've won before you've won. If you invest in something, if you put some habits in, don't quit on those investments. Don't quit on those coaches. Don't quit on those habits that got you to where you are. Keep those habits and investments, and then just add more when you go into new levels. That's really important, guys. And finally, number 6, this is really important. Too many of you make it about yourself. You're focusing on you. You're focusing on your brand, and you're not focused on the customer. You're treating the customer as a number. You don't care about them. All I care about every single day is the audience I want to help. And yes, there are going to be people out there on the internet that say, oh, just pick something. It doesn't matter if you care about it. It doesn't matter if you're passionate about it. Just pick something, sell to them, make money. Like, guys, that's actually really unfulfilling. I'm not saying you can't do that. But if you really want to scale massive, it has to be aligned with you. Like, yeah, you might make 5, 10K months doing something you don't really care about. That's fucking easy, guys. That's like low numbers. But if you really want to scale a big business, you've got to have an audience that you really fucking care about despite all money. So like my audience in my personal development and my personal development business, so it's everything physique, mindset, career, lifestyle. I care about that so much. I want to change the world for that and help that audience build their best self, build their best physique, build their best mindset, remove all society norms, excel in their career, do things they didn't think was possible, achieve financial location freedom, just kill it, become an absolute savage. I care about that so much. I will create content on that every single day because I just fucking love it and I want to change the world. And it's not about me. But as a byproduct, I do really fucking well because I care about my customers. I care about people in my audience. And when I'm giving them value, a lot want, like, they're like, oh my God, this is your free stuff. This is like 0.1% of what's actually in your paid stuff. I actually would love to get the full beans and like the full unlocked package of what we could get, right? But you're not going to show up every day as consistent as you need. And you're not going to give them value if you don't care about them. It's going to be, oh, join this 12-week, join this. No one cares about joining things for you. You've just got to give to them. That's so, so important. Like I see, like, for example, if we bring it back to my industry, the fitness industry is fucked because they're all about them. Every fitness coach I see, it's disgusting. They're like, oh, join my 12-week challenge. Join this, download this. And I'm like, no, that's for you. The really successful guys, the reason I get so many guys applying for CEO with me is just because they're like, Tom, you're just so genuine and I can see you care about your audience. There's no bullshit. And people buy from me because I'm somebody I would want to buy from. Most people aren't someone that they would want to buy from if they were a customer. They think people do when they're the business owner, but you have to jump into your customer's eyes and go like, for me, if I want to buy from someone, I buy from someone by literally going, I like them, I respect them, they have achieved what I would want to achieve, I would trade places with them, and I love watching their stuff. They just give me valuable every day, ask for nothing back. And now I just want to inquire to work with them or message them and ask to work with them. I've spent hundreds and hundreds of thousands on coaches and mentors. The only ones I've ever worked with are when I've followed exactly that. Because it's about the customer. If, for example, if you guys were to work with me, you guys would deserve value. I don't expect anything back. I ask for nothing back. I'm already doing well. And you've got to have that mindset, guys. Like, you've got what you've got and you're fine. And you've just got to have a purpose where you want to help the world. If you help the world, you give out value. People will want the true answers, the true blueprints, the true success. And they'll want to get around you because that's how you succeed. When you get in the rooms with people that are winning, you will win. Okay? So stop making it so much about you guys. No matter what industry you're in, stop trying to sell. Make it about the customer. Imagine you were the customer. What value do you want to receive? That's what it's all about. You've got to be in their eyes. You've just got to be the nice, genuine person that is the figure that that customer would need. Okay? So stop making it about you. For as long as it's about you, you won't be consistent enough. You won't show up every day when you need to. Business is just a game of consistency. And you'll be extremely unfulfilled. People will just be numbers. You won't care about them. Every single person, we've got thousands of people that have come through our business. I know every single person that comes through the door. I literally speak with them all one-on-one every single week. That's what grows a real business, guys. Now, if you're selling a product, it's different. But you should still know everything about them. You should still be looking at all the reviews, all of the testimonials. You should still be reaching out to them if there's any issues. Make it all about the customer, guys. People want relationships with people. They don't want to buy things and sell things. People just want results. People go to people where they know they're going to get results. That's why people come to me. Like, it's no bullshit, and you don't miss Tom yourself. And I know I can't not get results just because of the amount of social proof you've got and who you are and how you operate. Cool. I don't need to sell nobody nothing. They want the results I have. Like, I don't sell anybody anything. Like, why do I need to sell someone my product? They just come to me because they know I've got the solution to their problems. That's how I buy personally. I don't want someone to sell me nothing. I literally just want to know that they can solve my problems and I will literally go to them. It's that simple, guys. Just be the person that you would want to go to. All right. Hope you found that really valuable, guys. Identify which mistake you are actually making. You will be making at least one of these, I guarantee you. Maybe all 6, maybe 2, 3. Identify them, write them down. Keep these on your whiteboard or on your phone. Check them, make sure you're sticking and being aligned with all of these. And focus on them. That's all you need to do. And you will win. I guarantee it. Hope you found that really valuable, guys. Drop me a message if you've got anything personal you want to go through on Instagram. Obviously, we can't chat on here. Or you could drop a comment and like and subscribe. Always appreciate you guys who find it valuable. Let's get it. Let's go.